Something inside me and I'm sharing it. I'm just cruising for clarity with a therapist. Hey, let me roll down the window. Hosted by Francisco Castillo. Hey, yeah, you deserve to be heard. Explore what you feel, no stress or concern. Hey, something inside me and I'm sharing it. I'm just cruising for clarity with a therapist. Let's go.
Hey now, welcome back to Cruising for Clarity with a Therapist. I'm Francisco Castillo, your friendly neighborhood therapist and host. I'm so glad you're here because today we're taking a detour from the usual wellness advice and cruising into some unexpected territory. Now, when we dive into the topic of emotional wellness, it's like opening a well-loved book where the usual suspects eagerly leap off the pages. Therapy sessions, mindfulness exercises, meditation routines, and maybe even a few compelling journal prompts. These methods are fantastic. Seriously, they can work wonders. But today I want to focus on some lesser-known practices that often fly under the radar. These aren't always plastered across best-selling self-help books or highlighted in therapy sessions. Yet they hold an incredible power to ground us when everything feels chaotic and energize us when we're running on empty. They help us connect with our emotions in ways that remind us of what it truly means to feel, well, more human. Picture this. Taking a spontaneous walk in nature without any particular destination or indulging in a creative hobby, like painting or playing music, just for fun, not for performance, but purely for personal joy. How about having a heart-to-heart conversation with an old friend over a cup of coffee? Or simply allowing yourself some quiet time with your thoughts while watching the clouds drift by? It's these little moments that often carry immense potential for growth and self-discovery beyond what we might expect from more conventional methods. Before we dive in, let me share something real with you. Creativity is my therapy. This podcast, it's more than just a project or something to fill the time. It's an essential part of my emotional wellness routine. Every time I sit down to record, take a moment to reflect, or draft some thoughts to share with you all, it feels like I'm peeling back layers and getting closer to what really matters to me. It helps me process everything swirling around in my head, keeps me grounded when life gets hectic, and reconnects me with that elusive sense of clarity we all seem to chase. Whether I'm pouring energy into content creation, scribbling down lines for new poetry, or just letting my mind wander as I brainstorm ideas for future episodes, that creative flow gives me a profound sense of purpose and an incredible release from the daily grind. It might not sound groundbreaking or earth-shattering, it's not scaling mountains or curing diseases, but for me, it's deeply healing. It's like finding a quiet space in the middle of chaos where I can breathe freely and feel genuinely at peace with myself. Before we dive in, I want to share something personal with you, something that set the tone for what we're talking about today. It's a poem I wrote called The Quiet Art of Healing. It's a reflection of what I believe about healing, that it doesn't always come with big breakthroughs or loud victories. Sometimes it comes quietly, softly, in the spaces where we allow ourselves to just be. The quiet art of healing. In the pause between the inhale, where stillness softly speaks, there's a healing that doesn't shout but settles in the creaks. Not in the chase of quick resolve, nor in the race to fix, but in the slowness, soft and vast, where wounded parts can mix. The whispers of the body's truth, the hum of unseen grace, in mindful touch, the soul renews. Healing finds its place. No grand gestures or perfect plan, just listening. Letting go, for we heal most when we understand what's buried deep below. This poem serves as a gentle nudge to myself, reminding me that healing isn't something we need to relentlessly pursue. Instead, it often finds us when we pause and allow ourselves the space to truly feel and observe. So today, let's dive into the world of unconventional emotional wellness practices. We're not just going to focus on what gets likes on Instagram. We're all about what genuinely makes a difference in our lives. We're going to explore some pretty cool stuff like laughter yoga, a quirky yet effective way of using laughter as a form of exercise, and sound healing, which taps into the soothing power of vibrations and frequencies. We'll also discuss art therapy, where creativity becomes a channel for expression and relief from stress. And let's not forget pet-assisted therapy. After all, who can resist those furry companions that have an uncanny ability to lift our spirits? Plus, we'll delve into how creativity itself can be a powerful tool for emotional well-being. Are you ready for this journey? Let's jump in together and discover what's out there. Let's dive into a practice that might just make you raise an eyebrow or two. Laughter yoga. Let me be clear. I haven't personally attended a laughter yoga class, but the idea behind it is absolutely intriguing. And what's more, the science backing it up is rock solid. At its core, laughter yoga blends intentional laughter with deep breathing exercises. It sounds straightforward because it truly is, yet the effects are anything but ordinary. Here's the kicker. Your body can't differentiate between genuine laughter and what we might call fake laughter. So, when you laugh, even if it feels a bit awkward or forced at first, you still reap all those amazing benefits. We're talking about a noticeable reduction in cortisol levels, which are responsible for stress. So, less stress. Plus, there's an increase in endorphins, which are those feel-good chemicals that can put you on cloud nine. It doesn't stop there. This practice also helps reset and calm your nervous system, leaving you feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. Imagine starting your day with a session of hearty laughs. Not only would it be uplifting, but you'd also carry that positive energy throughout your entire day. Here's what the research says. A study published in the International Journal of Yoga discovered that engaging in regular laughter yoga sessions can have a profound impact on reducing stress and anxiety levels. Participants noted improvements not only in their mood, but also in their overall life satisfaction. This form of yoga, which combines voluntary laughter exercises with traditional breathing techniques, offers a therapeutic experience that seems to work wonders. Meanwhile, insights from the Mayo Clinic highlight how laughter serves as a natural booster for your body by enhancing your intake of oxygen-rich air, stimulating your heart and muscles, and triggering the release of those feel-good endorphins from your brain. In essence, it's like free medicine without any pesky side effects. And here's the kicker. You don't need to step foot into a yoga studio to reap these benefits. You can laugh wherever you are, be it in your car, during traffic jams, or on the couch at home. So if you've had one of those really long days where everything seems to drag you down, why not give laughing a try? Seriously. Find a silly video online that never fails to crack you up, or ring up a friend who always knows how to tickle your funny bone. Even if no one's around, go ahead and just force out a few chuckles. It might feel absurd at first, but there's a good chance it'll lead somewhere unexpectedly delightful. You might start off feeling ridiculous with all this giggling for no reason, but who knows? You just might end up feeling so much better afterward. Next up on our exploration is sound healing, which, let's be honest, might initially come across as a bit mystical or out there. I mean, when you hear about gongs, singing bowls, and binaural beats, it's easy to categorize them as part of some new age trend. But hang in there with me for a moment, because there's actually quite a bit of science that supports the effectiveness of these practices. At its core, sound healing relies on the principle that frequencies and vibrations can have a soothing effect on our nervous system. Imagine being at a concert where the music resonates so deeply with you that it feels like your very soul is being serenaded. That's what sound therapy aims to achieve. Scientific studies have shown that listening to specific tones, like those produced by binaural beats, can help alter brainwave activity. This transformation often involves shifting from high alert beta waves associated with stress and anxiety to more relaxed theta waves linked with meditation and tranquility. It's during this peaceful transition that your body begins its journey toward healing. Your scattered thoughts start to coalesce into calmness. Your breath becomes slow and steady, like gentle ocean waves lapping at the shore. It feels as though your entire being releases a prolonged sigh of relief, letting go of pent-up tension and embracing serenity. Sound healing offers an opportunity not just for relaxation, but also for profound restoration, a little oasis of peace amidst life's chaos. A study featured in the Psychology of Music revealed some pretty interesting findings. People who participated in sound therapy experienced reduced anxiety, felt in a better mood, and had improved control over their emotions. What's great about sound therapy is that it's easy to incorporate into your life. No need for anything fancy or over the top. Just kick back with your headphones and enjoy soothing sounds like ocean waves crashing gently on the shore, the resonant tones of Tibetan bowls, or even some soft ambient music that whispers tranquility into your ears. It's all about allowing these sounds to take you away to a place that's more serene and less hectic. If you've never tried it before, why not give it a whirl? As you wind down at the end of a long day, immerse yourself in calming sounds and let them envelop you like a warm blanket. This isn't about getting everything perfect or hitting some mystical Zen state. It's simply about finding moments of peace amidst the chaos. Consider it an invitation to escape into relaxation whenever you need it. This next topic is one that holds a special place in my heart: art therapy. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not referring to painting masterpieces like Picasso or crafting poetry, that snags prestigious awards. Instead, I'm talking about the kind of art that genuinely resonates with your soul and helps you feel more connected to yourself and your emotions. Art therapy is widely used in clinical settings to assist clients who are grappling with issues such as trauma, anxiety, and depression. This therapeutic approach harnesses the power of creative processes to facilitate healing and self-expression in ways that traditional talk therapy might not always achieve. But here's the great part. You don't need to be in a formal therapy session with a professional to reap the benefits of creative expression. According to research conducted by the American Art Therapy Association, engaging in artistic activities has been shown to help regulate mood swings, process complex emotions effectively, and even reduce symptoms associated with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. When we immerse ourselves in creating, whether it's through drawing simple sketches, letting loose on a dance floor, jotting down our thoughts on paper, or constructing something tangible with our hands, we tap into a cognitive realm within our brains that often remains silent amidst the noise of everyday words. This nonverbal communication can be incredibly liberating and healing because it allows us to express what might be difficult or impossible to articulate otherwise. As a therapist and someone who thrives on creativity, this is incredibly important for me. My podcast acts as a powerful outlet for self-expression, allowing me to channel my thoughts and emotions into something tangible. Whether I'm editing, writing, or sharing content, the process helps me navigate through personal challenges and gain clarity. Although it doesn't fit the mold of traditional art therapy, it's undeniably therapeutic in its own right. This experience might be worth exploring for yourself too. You don't need to have any particular talent or be good at art to benefit from it. All you really need is a willingness to dive into the creative process with an open mind. Let yourself get messy with paint, scribble down whatever comes to mind in a journal, or craft something purely because it brings you joy. These acts can be surprisingly healing and liberating. Okay, let's dive into something truly heartwarming. Pet-assisted therapy. You've likely heard someone say, animals are healing. And it turns out that's not just a sweet sentiment. There's actual research to back it up. Pet-assisted therapy involves specially trained animals, most commonly dogs or cats, stepping in to offer comfort and support in various therapeutic settings. Whether it's hospitals, nursing homes, or schools, these furry companions play a crucial role in helping individuals cope with various challenges. But here's the kicker. You don't even need to be in a clinical environment to experience the benefits of having an animal around. Simply having a pet nearby can work wonders for your well-being. Imagine coming home after a long day and being greeted by your cat or dog. It's like an instant mood booster. Their presence alone can lead to lower blood pressure and reduced anxiety, while easing feelings of loneliness. There's even scientific evidence showing that just spending 10 minutes petting a dog can significantly decrease cortisol levels, the hormone associated with stress, and increase oxytocin levels, which is often referred to as the bonding hormone because it strengthens connections between people or pets and fosters feelings of love and trust. If you've got a pet, you're already familiar with the magic they bring into our lives. There's something truly special about that enthusiastic tail wagging or the comforting sound of a soft purr reverberating through a quiet room. Pets have an uncanny ability to sense when you're feeling down or not quite yourself, offering emotional support in real time without expecting anything in return. Unlike humans, animals don't judge us or demand that we articulate our feelings perfectly. They simply show up and offer their presence unconditionally. Sometimes having them there is exactly what we need to feel understood and less alone. Even if you don't currently have a pet of your own, spending time around animals can be just as rejuvenating and therapeutic. Whether it's dog sitting for a neighbor, volunteering at an animal shelter, or taking your friend's dog for a walk around the block, interacting with animals provides a refreshing break from life's complexities. It's pure connection without the baggage of communication barriers or misunderstandings. For many people, this simple interaction is where healing begins and stress melts away. A gentle reminder that sometimes life's answers come from nature's simplest companions. You've heard me say this already, but I want to circle back to it before we wrap up. Creativity truly matters. It's not just a hobby or a pastime reserved for the weekends. For many of us, including myself, it's actually a lifeline, a vital thread woven into the fabric of our daily lives. Whether it's diving into the world of podcasting, crafting engaging content for an audience, keeping a daily journal to capture fleeting thoughts, painting vibrant canvases that brighten our surroundings, or even designing innovative solutions at work, the act of bringing something new into existence is an incredibly powerful form of emotional expression and personal discovery. There's this quote that resonates deeply with me. Art is how we decorate space, but creativity is how we decorate our soul. That's exactly what this podcast represents for me, a channel through which I can process life's ups and downs, reflect on experiences both big and small, and connect with others in meaningful ways. And perhaps you have something similar in your life that serves as your creative outlet. If you don't yet have one, consider this your gentle nudge to explore possibilities. You don't need to label yourself as an artist or possess any formal training. You just need to start somewhere, anywhere, and let the journey unfold naturally. Allow creativity to be your guiding compass when everything else feels uncertain or distant. So, what do laughter yoga, sound healing, art therapy, pet-assisted therapy, and creativity all have in common? They remind us that healing doesn't have to look one way. It can be as diverse and unique as each individual's journey. Sometimes it's loud and silly, filled with boisterous laughter and joyful noise that echoes in a room full of people embracing the moment. Other times, it's quiet and soft, a gentle whisper of calmness found in the soothing sounds of a singing bowl or the serene strokes of a paintbrush on canvas. Healing can happen under professional guidance in a studio with a therapist who helps you navigate your emotions. Alternatively, it might occur spontaneously at home in your living room, where you record your thoughts on a voice memo or find comfort in hugging your dog after a long day. Emotional wellness isn't about ticking off every box or trying every method out there. It's about discovering what truly resonates with you. It's about embracing what genuinely makes you feel balanced and contented. Often it is the unexpected things, the weird quirks, playful moments, and bursts of creativity that provide exactly the kind of relief or joy we need. Until then, keep laughing heartily at whatever tickles your funny bone. Keep creating freely without judgment. Continue petting your furry friend whenever you need solace. Draw whimsical doodles on napkins while waiting for coffee. Hum tunes loudly during car rides like no one's listening. Whatever brings you peace and makes you feel whole, go ahead and indulge in more of that wonderful stuff. Thanks for cruising with me today. And as always, stay connected and keep cruising for clarity.
Stay tuned in, I hope you're coming back. A place you can grow, vibe out and relax. Time